Whoa, what a very, 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 very interesting couple of days. My dear, my dear, my dear, you do not know me, but I know you very well. Oh man. How y'all doing, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We here. We all here. What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna post up a video for the mall, and I think you guys will enjoy it. I want to react to it, but I kind of don't want to react to it because it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, hey, bro, this is how you talk to them, kind of thing. Not in a negative way. I'm not saying that in a negative way at all. I'm just saying there's a way and there's levels to the type of women that you talk to, how you talk to them, and all that stuff. You want the beautiful woman, you never praise her looks that much until it's obvious you have to. And that means when it's time to show you're actually interested in her. Because some ladies do believe you genuinely ain't interested. You just cool like that. Other side of the pillow, cool. I get all that. I do. I understand that. But there are those who may know and who may not know. So let me look at something real quick and then we're going to get it started. So let me look at some. Wow. All right. Miss Tia Mowry. Now, I will be fair, square, obvious, and honest. One thing I'm doing right now is I'm looking at content creators that I rock with as far as the mental spirit go. So I'm kind of piggybacking a little bit to what O'Shea Duke Jackson put out earlier. So what I'll do is I'll look at a topic, see what's trendy, and then pop it on here. And once the audience starts to build, then we'll start doing other stuff like that. But for now, because I never watched was the game, and I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell Tia and what's the other one's name? Right, Tia and Tamia, is that right? What are the names of the Mowry sisters?
Tia Mowry's sister is Tamara.
Tamara. All right. Tamara. Sorry. I can't tell them apart. I didn't even know the other one's name. So they both been Tia to me. If I ran up on either one of them, hey, what's going on, Tia? No, Tia slandering will be allowed here. Gabby Smith. You coming to my channel telling me what I'm going to do? That's rich. That is rich. While appearing on the Terrell Show, Mowry says the show came at a great time in her life. Hold on. Tia Mowry says she shared similarities in her marriage with her character on The Game. Hardrict and Mowry first met in 1999. They married in 2008. And in 2006, The Game premiered on the CW. Well, that'll probably be the reason why. Starred as Melanie Barnett, a medical student who gives up her chance to attend Johns Hopkins University in favor of moving to San Diego and attending the local university when her football playing boyfriend drafted to the fictional San Diego Sabres. While appearing on the Terrell Show, Mowry says the show came at a great time in her life because her character showed similarities to her relationship. I graduated from college in 2003 with a psych degree, and I knew I didn't want to go that direction. So I said, you know what? I have my degree, but I still want to act. I was like this character. It's so me. Melanie Barnett. She was a girlfriend that was there for a boyfriend at a time and supporting his career. And I was like, this is me because that's kind of where I was in my life. I was in a relationship and I was supporting this person and I could provide personal experiences to the character. And I was like, I can do this. Fans familiar with Mowry and Hardrick's love story know when they met and started dating, she was already a successful actress. Sure, all right. And he was just starting his career. Hardrict didn't even have a car. Why is that necessary? Cory Hardrict did not have a car. Why is that necessary? I'm going to tell you why. Because they want to say, I built you, so you owe me. Okay. You built me, I owe you. I owe you my career. All right. But let's take it a step further. He's credited Mowry for looking past his circumstances and giving him a chance over the years as part of the reason for his success. Then he turns around and gives credit to her. Wow, what a terrible man. The sister alum is currently going through a divorce. Unlike the game, Mowry's marriage didn't last. She announced that she and Hardrict are splitting after 14 years of marriage. She ended it. In the divorce filing, she did not list the date of separation and requested the court award them joint physical and legal custody of their two children. Mowry also asked neither she nor Cory be awarded spousal support in her filing. She revealed they signed a prenuptial agreement before walking down the aisle. Divorce attorney guru Laura Rasser is representing Mowry. Hardrict also wants the court to terminate Mowry's right to spousal support. He left boxes unchecked on whether he wished to seek spousal support from his ex or not, which hints that he may want such at a later date in his response. No, he did that just in case she came after him for spousal support. Don't play dumb. Let's understand here. She did that so that she could protect herself. She didn't think that man was going to blow like he did. Then when he did, oh my goodness, whoa. And I'm pretty sure she thought it was attractive and everything like that. I don't find men attractive. That ain't my thing. So I'm pretty sure that's what her cup of tea was. All right, cool. Hey, I was giving you rides. I helped you be this person, anything like that. You did. All right. Ben Cisco, the emissary. I like that. That's dope, man. Yeah. His lawyer notes that the Shy Star wants the court to determine the validity of the prenuptial agreement dated April 14, 2008, and or that any provisions are unconscionable. But here's why y'all here. This little note right here. She says dating is hard for her. Since announcing her divorce, Mowry says she's focused on herself and her two children, but she admits going on a few dates. However, she told Terrell that dating is foreign to her. I never dated before. I was only allowed to date at 18 years old, and I never really dated, so my mind is still that of an 18-year-old when it comes to dating. I don't know anything, she explained. Ladies, let me ask you a question. That's a simple question. A lot of context, real quick. If you get with a man, right, and he has a dream, right, and you play a role in that dream, and that dream comes true, then that man turns around, gets successful. Y'all have children, but before y'all have children, y'all get married. Is that not what y'all want? We're dating. It's all good. It's all great here, right? And then you get successful and you don't leave. No. You don't leave. You don't do what they think that we would do, meaning us men. Wouldn't you want him to marry you? Isn't that some of the fears of some of you ladies saying, man, I don't want to get with a man because I might help him level up. And if I help him level up, he might leave. But he decides to level up and then turns around and marries you. And then on top of that, as you divorce him, it's your fault that you left. It's you. See, a lot of ladies try to come out and say, well, he cheated, well, he cheated, well, he cheated. No, he didn't cheat. Because she could have put that in the divorce. See, it's easy. Hey, I got proof right here. But see, the thing is, you had to prove it. So he never cheated. There's no reports of him being abusive in any type of way. So don't hit me with that abuse stuff. You know what it was? It was the social media. It was the, I'm living my best life. Hey, I never get. No. If you go look at her Instagram, it's real thirsty. Oh my goodness, it's real thirsty. I done seen this woman in so many type of things. I'll keep it honest. I was like, ooh, that's gonna be a little rough for me, yeah. Watch this here. Take yourself right here and go to the media. Let's get to it. I don't know why stuff is messing up. Oh yeah, it's gonna get wild. It's gonna get wild. She was hold on. She is promoted. I'll give her that. She promoing like a mug. I'll give her that. She definitely is doing her promo for sure. So shout out to her for doing that. Oh, she got the necklines too, baby. No. She is dope at this promo stuff. Shout out. All right, here we are. I was feeling you. Oh, because it's on the IG. My bad, y'all. My fault. We'll just do it this way. Oh, here we go. Taking her little pictures like this right here. Real thirst trappish. Shout out. I think I need to, what do I need to do? I need to back up. I need to kill this light. I don't need to do that. Ooh, look at you. Ew. All the laying around. I think I need to kill this light. There we go. Ooh, look at her. Look at her. Self-love. A whole lot of self-love. Goodness gracious, baby. Goodness gracious, baby. So much self-love going on. I like how nothing she wears covers her legs. It's so cute. You want to see something else? You wanna see? We'll do one more. I like this one. Darling, let me tell you something that you probably don't know. Men talk to each other. But more than talk to each other, men recognize each other. They recognize the plights, they recognize the plans, they recognize the hate, they understand. What do they understand? Well, it's simple. You got something going on. You left your husband for no reason. And the man that you basically, he agreed, helped him get successful, and then married you, and then you bounced. A man would say, well, what more could he do? See, the thing is, she thinks she's going to date somebody on her quote unquote level. Somebody who's successful, has an actor, or some type of entertainment field, or some type of high business. And they're going to take on her and her two kids and la di da di da di da. I guarantee you what ends up happening when she goes on them dates. They're probably singing the theme, sister, sister. Yeah, I guarantee they're doing that. But I also guarantee you this. While she's saying this, they sitting back looking and they're listening to, why didn't it work with your ex? I wasn't happy. I had to find myself. Have you found yourself? Have you found yourself? You haven't? Check, please. Let me check. You still want them flashy lights. What it is that you truly want, you want people to harp on praise, and you want the pick of the litter. That's really what it is. You thought once you got out there that people were gonna harp back to the 90s and go, oh my gosh, remember when she came out, or whatever the game is. I'm assuming she was looking attractive in the game or whatever. Never really been my cup of tea, but I'm assuming that that's what it is. I can tell you this. Cory can go find a decent looking woman in her 20s or her 30s. That's worth a little pretty penny. That's an up and coming. Because what'll happen is if he decides to speak, it's going to look bad. Because the only time he's spoken is to get his family back. But once he realizes that this ship is sailed and she'll try to come back in the next 5 years and say, you know what, I made a mistake. While the kids are eyeing their teenage years and stuff, and your little son ain't listening, and your daughter is sitting up here needing reinforcement from dad about mama's message, it's too late. It's too late, baby. You can't do it. You can't have it. It won't work that way. You want to know why it won't work that way? In the words of B.B. King, the thrill is gone. It's amazing how that man was convinced that you really, really loved him when it was really circumstantial love at max. I think you really think, and it was telling that you said you did not have anybody love you, or you couldn't do your dating, pardon me. You couldn't do your dating until you were 18. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Do you understand? That's a blessing that you were able to be an adult and date. There are men and women throughout the country who hopes that their kids will start dating at that age. They pray for it. Baby, please wait until you get to be an adult. You want to be fast now. And I'm going to keep it authentic. It's kind of sad, truth told. Because the whole dynamic of you getting this exploration stuff is really you trying to see what your value is to other people that you deem worthy. I would ask her to do this, and I don't think nobody will. I would say, hey, give me the top 10 qualities that a man needs for you to consider him. And I can guarantee you it's going to be ridiculous. She might throw in like 2 good ones or something. Probably say like he needs to be emotionally aware and understand me a lot more so we can have deep conversations. And she'll probably say something about cooking because I'm seeing a whole bunch of cook stuff on her Twitter page. About to say Instagram and YouTube. Pardon me. But nah. Ladies, I want y'all to understand something. If you got something good, don't let it go. Because what you think is out there is not out there. A lot of these ladies will never understand this, but I'll tell you the truth. The grass is green right where you're at. You just got to water it. And if it was really going to be a problem in a relationship, I'm fairly certain a lot of y'all noticed something early. And what did you do? Skip on past it. Because you understood, hey, you're not going to get everybody. Cory wasn't her first choice, I'm pretty sure. Was he her first choice? Probably not. But you know what's amazing is that people still make it work. Like Evan Levine left her dude for Tiger. I don't know. I think there's more to that, but I didn't like that at all. I didn't like it, but I think there's more to it. I think they probably been over, but it is what it is. If she's thinking she's gonna find a flame with Tiger and it ain't serious, it's gonna end quickly. It just is. A dude like that who's still rapping about being in clubs and all these women and stuff like that. You ain't heard this man spit no bars that's not about booty popping and all that. So, or trying to be thugged out and everything. Nah, you don't see that. So it is what it is. So I'm just curious. She called for doing dude like that, karma. I don't really believe in karma, but I do believe that the positions you put yourself in, people lack understanding of how they got there, right? Like if you build a house on the beach, prepare to drown. If you do bad business, people will talk about it, and then next thing you know, reviews will come out. See, word of mouth has always been the best sales thing, but word of mouth has also been the thing that has destroyed people. The way that you get successful, well, part of the way you get successful is the conversations that are held behind your back. It's not about the ones that sit in front of you. It's the ones behind the closed doors. The ones where they're sitting here and they're going, you know what? I don't like that Robert guy. Hardworking and everything like that, but just his personality, I don't think I can invest with somebody like that. Great presentation, but his people skills lack. It's these things that happen. Tia don't even understand, bro. It is people that are actively against you. What about Larissa Pippen? They public. It's something about the older, attractive woman that the little spring flings type of thing do. Like they'll end up. They're not gonna get married. We can bet on that. They're not gonna get married. But I mean, she's still super attractive, so it's kind of weird. Like it's weird on a couple of levels, right? Bruh, that was your dad's best homie on the court. I don't know about outside of the court. You see what I'm saying? That was your dad's best homie on the court. Like, and I'm not saying she's off limits. I'm just saying it's just an interesting dynamic. But she's super attractive. So she still keeps it up. I don't know if she do plastic surgery. Would it be my type of tea? To make tabloids, that's about it. I wouldn't consider it serious. You wouldn't catch me on bending knee. Plus, Scottie Pippen's my favorite player of all time. So, yeah. How could you do him like that, baby? But back to Tia Mowry. What's going to happen is she's going to be the linchpin of what not to do. Wait, what? Yeah, she's going to be the linchpin of what not to do. Because what people will see is, dang, girl, this man got successful, kept you around. What's wrong with you? And then there's going to be a whole entire little miniature rebellion of, hey, there are good men. We just don't really care. See, the thing about this so-called self-love and self-care and stuff like that, it never has an expiration date. Not saying you shouldn't care about yourself. That's different. But what do you mean self-love? How do you define that? What is self-love really supposed to mean exactly? Does this mean like I really lust after myself? I told y'all, and y'all will keep on hearing this. Women want admiration. Men want loyalty. Women want admiration. It's just the truth. So, what's going to eventually happen is there's going to be some women who are going to have to question this on the macro level. Because right now, everybody's her friend. She's a sweet girl and all this stuff. Mental manipulation is cool. But she's a super sweet girl and all the niceties and all this stuff. And then we're just sitting back as men going, so? We done heard condescending remarks or women who come with a smile but blood on their teeth. We've seen this before. I don't think this woman truly thought it through. And when she does, it's going to be in about 5 years when she's asking him to come back. Will he is the question, though. That's the biggest question. Will he? Will he finally give it up and say this is a lost cause in about a year and say, you know what, I'm gonna go try something out? I don't think he is. I really think that man really, really loves that woman. I know men like that. I know men who have messed up and they won't date anybody else. They literally are trying to become the next best version of themselves and seeing if their ex would take them back. Ex-wife typically is how it goes. I know men like that. More power to you, bro. I can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. So a made up mind is a made up mind, and typically ain't nothing more powerful than that. But I'm going to tell you guys this Tia Mowry stuff. It's funny because it's sad, and it's sad because it constantly happens. A lot of women, because we don't file for divorce, it's like 85%, 83% of women file for divorce. So if you're one of those women saying, well, my husband divorced me, we're not talking outliers. We're talking the major, the 51% means the majority, meaning most are doing it. That type of number. She left. She's gone. It is what it is. I hate that it happened to him because we need to see stuff like that. That's a dope story. Just think about it. Man, struggling, wanting to be an actor. Bags, Hollywood wife. She sees potential in him. She helps him get his potential. They take off. They get married. No, he didn't leave. Oh my goodness. They had 2 children, 1 boy, 1 girl. What could be more fantastic? She divorces. She leaves him. Irreconcilable differences, meaning she's not happy. Then she gets all on the internet thirst trapping. And it's kind of sad because, in a way, nobody wants to tell her the truth. Everybody wants to tell her self-care, self-care. You want self-care, go get a facial. Go get your body massage. Go get your feet done. Go get your toes done. Go get your fingernails done. That's self-care. Go hit the gym, lady. Go put yourself on a diet and everything like that. That's self-care. Real self-care. You could have did that while you were in a relationship. Oh, now you want self-love. What is self-love? Hey, Siri. What is self-love?
Self-love, defined as love of self or regard for one's own happiness or advantage, has been conceptualized both as a basic human necessity and as a moral flaw, akin to vanity and selfishness, synonymous with a more proper conceitedness, egotism, narcissism, et al.
Gracias, City. Siri said that if you do self-love, you're a narcissist. Siri said if you do self-love, you're a narcissist. Whoa. Oh, she got a big ego. Yeah. Siri said, hey, buddy, you're egotistical. You're a preening, egotistical prig. Jeez, Louisa. Cold turkeys and cold pizza. Makes sense. Because she is looking pretty narcissistic on those photos. You compared your real life to something that was fictionalized. Madam, did you forget the part where you said you didn't want to go to medical school because you wanted to pursue you didn't want to go the therapist route because you wanted to pursue acting? You didn't stop doing what you were doing to support him in acting. That's not what you said. Your words were, hey, I did this because I wanted to pursue acting. Meaning he wasn't even in the thought of your mind. So how is those two comparable? Because from what it said is the girls didn't want to do medical school at whatever university and then went with her NFL playing or professional football team playing person with the San Francisco Sabres. Interesting name. All right. There's no comparable at all, though. Then you had a hey, and he didn't have a car, which forces him to always go, yeah, I didn't have a car, man. I'm pretty sure it wasn't really his idea to put that part up as far as conversations go. But because he made it a thing, he got to make it all right. which means makes it a fact, which means basically, yes, boy, agree, boy. Ooh, you're doing everything, boy. Yes, 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 yes. Pathetic. And you don't think men look at that? You don't think the men that you think that you may want don't research things? A lot of those men will have you sign an NDA. Ooh, non-disclosure agreement? Yes. What a scary, scary thing. I know. Let me tell you ladies something real quick. Good men are here, but leaving one is dumb. A lot of y'all have some men in your lives that you wish you could go back to, but you decided to leave, and the reason you left was for selfish reasons. You're a narcissist. A lot of you. Sorry, but you get what you deserve. Tia Mowry, one of these days you're gonna cry in a bottle of wine and pick up that phone and call Cory. The best thing that Cory is doing is the worst thing that he's doing. He's still sticking around and talk to you. Bruh, you gotta break that one off. Because if not, you're gonna end up breaking your own heart. And when that happens, then it's gonna turn into resentment. She admitted she done went on a couple of dates, but then said she didn't know how to date. If you didn't know how to date, then how the hell did you get a couple of dates anyways? But I'll let y'all decide, man. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong? Once the audience grows and stuff like that, we'll get the Zoom meetings and stuff. I'll probably end up getting like a laptop or something like that and run this off of here because we will be interacting with the people. We will. We very much will. But I appreciate your time. We'll be going live on the other channel in probably like an hour or two. I got to get some rest. But keep your head above water, man. Share this with 5 people. And if you are one of the 5 people that people share this with, somebody actually gives a damn about you. And that's pretty awesome. I will catch you on the next one. Appreciate everything you guys do. Subscribe, turn on that bell. We gone.